Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today it's going to be a quick one. We're just going to go through a call, and I've never heard this call before. I promise. I just went through our recordings from our lead manager and just chose one that had some decent time. It's about 10 minutes long, but yeah, let's go ahead and hop in. I'll definitely give you my honest feedback and what I'm going to let her know. Once we do meet, probably tomorrow or so. All right, so let's go.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Jones. This is Kyla. I'm giving you a call about the conversation that we had a long time ago about your property in Timberlane.
So real quick, just to reiterate, she's following up. We spoke to him a long time ago, and right off the bat, I really like how she's assuming it's him that answered the phone. Like, hey, Mr. Jones. Yeah, that's good. Versus saying, hi, may I speak to Mr. Jones? Because it gives them an out. They'll be like, okay, I don't want to talk with them, so I'm going to say no, this is not him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling to ask if you're still interested in selling.
Yes, it's still for sale.
Oh, okay, great. So, have you been trying to sell the property for a long time, or is this completely new to you?
And that's just like the question, have you been trying to sell this property for a while now, or is this completely new to you? It's just to break the ice, to get them talking, kind of like well, I guess it's not officially an open-ended question, but it gets them talking for sure, always.
No, it's been for a while, and I've been working on it over the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, this is understood. So, have you gotten any offers for it?
Yeah, I've got quite a few offers, but everybody seems to back out in the option period.
Oh.
He's gotten quite a few offers, but everybody seems to back out during the option period. My first thought is, there's definitely motivation there, but I'm wondering why people are backing out. If they're wholesalers, maybe they just can't sell it. They're locking it up for too high. Who knows, but hopefully we find out.
Okay, I understand that. So just to give you a background about us, me and my partner are just local buyers trying to buy properties in the area cash and as is, so that you don't have to put in any amount into the property before selling it.
Oh,
So
if you
yeah.
don't remember, I've already poured a ton of money into it, which I'm not going to get back out.
So he understands he already poured a ton of money into it that he's not going to get back out. Also, we like to tell our callers to refer to us as partners, not just bosses or anything. I don't know, just it feels a little more regular to me and less corporation type, because I don't want sellers to think we're just a huge, we buy houses company. We're just local buyers in the area.
Oh.
The last was a new air conditioning system.
Oh, okay.
So it's got almost everything is new in the house.
Okay. This is understood. So this is what I would want to do. Would it be okay if we go over the situation of the house or the condition just to make sure that I note everything for you? Would that be okay? So that we can run some numbers for you. My partner and I can give you a call and eventually arrive at an offer for you. Would that be okay?
So that was a little dragged out. Basically, she's just trying to set the stage to ask him a few questions about the property. I'll definitely let her know to just condense that. Hey, can I ask you a few questions about the property? Just so we can get you and prepare you a better offer.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, great. So can you tell me a little bit about your property, the condition of your bedrooms?
Okay, it's got 3 bedrooms plus a large
She said the condition of your bedroom, so I'll let her know.
extra room that was recently added onto it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's about 15 by 18. And it's got new water heater, new air conditioning system, new garbage disposal, a lot of new brickwork on the outside, because that tree had fallen on the house at one point about 4 years ago. So I replaced the roof. There's a slight...
So he's definitely done a lot of work to the property. So what I like to do whenever I can tell a seller is about to go into a long spiel in regards to condition, I like to do my research while he's talking. I'll pull some comps on the MLS, look at the property just so I can get a better feel for the property and have a better conversation. And it also helps with thinking of other questions to ask about the property, because you can confirm details, oh, so it looks like this is a 1,233 square foot property. Is that about right? And it just makes them, feel like you're really intrigued in the conversation, really invested in the conversation.
Wavy area on the roof.
Okay, okay, this is noted. So, do you know how many bathrooms are there, sir? I'm sorry, you didn't,
Yes, sure. 2 bathrooms.
Okay, so that's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and
Yeah,
that's
1,813 square feet. So it's
And you can tell he's a real analytical type of individual. Like he knows everything about the property down to the square footage.
about the largest home in the subdivision.
Oh, okay.
Most of the homes are from 14 to 1,600 square feet. Mine's 1,813. Yeah.
So he knows he has the largest home in the subdivision. So it's not a red flag. It just lets me know that he may be wanting a little more than we need him to be at.
Yeah, this is noted. So that's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,813 square feet, and a large extra room added, new water heater, new AC and garbage disposal. Brickwork on the outside was replaced. I'm sorry, did brickwork on the outside, replaced the roof. And there are still layers in the roof, but it is brand new. Tiles have been refinished. Woodwork on the outside replaced, but the bathroom and kitchen needs to be updated, but they are good. And new wiring has been placed in.
Yes.
Wow, so she literally took notes of everything he said and repeated everything 100%. That's not bad. What I would do, I would just kind of sum it all up. Okay, Mr. Sailor, first off, I appreciate you sharing me. Let me know exactly what the house is looking like, all the condition and everything. So it sounds like a pretty solid house, right? Would you agree? And just get them talking some more. And it looks like mainly it just needs some updating in the kitchen and the restroom. Is that right? Because he did say he didn't mess with the kitchen or the restroom. But I mean, either one, let me know what you guys think. Do you think she should list literally everything that he said, or just sum it all up? I don't know. Maybe that's just a little pet peeve to me. Let's continue.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and the water pressure is actually excellent. It's better than my main home.
Okay, so this is a rental property.
No, I had bought it to when I was living with the mother of my twins. We decided to separate, and I bought that house for her to live in, which she did for about 5 years.
Okay, so now this is currently vacant?
Yes.
Okay, so
Cool. So we're working with the vacant property. That always helps. Like a high percentage of our deals are just vacant properties. I would say probably 70-75%.
it is vacant. Okay, great. So how long has the property been vacant for? May I know?
It's been vacant now for about a year and a half.
Okay, this is noted. And when was the last time that you saw the property, or is it have you been there constantly?
And pretty much constantly. I was there yesterday.
Oh, okay, good, okay.
So whenever on her script or guide, I hate the word script, we have vacant, because a property is either going to be vacant, owner occupied, or rented out. So we found out it's vacant, and then I always have key questions underneath each one just to ask regarding that specific situation. So if it's vacant, I believe it's how long has it been vacant for? When's the last time you've been there? When's the last time you've done any work to the property? And there's one more other one, just to keep the conversation going and alive.
Yeah, and if you don't sell the property, do you plan on keeping it vacant or getting a tenant for it?
Great question.
I will probably just rent it out because rents are now supposed to be around $1,700 a month. So I already have somebody who's been wanting me to rent to them for the last couple of years. And I told them I'd rather sell it. But it's actually listed with an agent right now.
Okay.
I probably told you that before. Sent you his information.
Damn. So it's listed with an agent. No worries. I mean, we can still buy properties with agents. Let's continue. Let's finish the call and then we can talk about it.
The offers I've gotten so far, they've all been above my asking price. But as I said, they tie it up for a bit and then they back out. Unfortunately, most
So they've all his offers have been above asking price. They tie it up and then they back out. Sounds like a newer wholesaler that's just getting it under contract for a ridiculous amount and then just can't sell it and just back out. That sucks. We've saved a lot of homeowners from new wholesalers like that. So for the new wholesalers out there listening, make sure you do your numbers correctly. If by any chance you have to back out, before you back out, reach out to another seasoned investor, a veteran in the game, to see if maybe they can get creative or figure something out. Because remember, we're messing with people's lives here. This is an asset that they're trying to sell, and they're entrusting you, the person who told them they want to buy it, to buy the property. All right, so let's try to figure it out before you go out and cancel it. All right.
Have been like single moms who figure they can buy a home with 2,000-3,000 in their pocket instead of renting, and I think they get cold feet.
Mhm. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is totally understood because the realtors they take out 6% after it. Yeah, so.
So yeah, I can tell she was a little confused by what he said, just by her response. So I'll definitely make sure she understands what he was saying and everything.
Yeah, so you have got offers before, but they didn't call you back. Is that it?
No, we had purchase offers on the table were signed, but then they changed their mind.
Oh, okay.
Most of them didn't really have that much money to begin with.
So remember, guys, I don't think I told you, she's in the Philippines. This is our newer lead manager. She's been with us for about a month now. I can tell there's a little cultural differences, which is expected. A few vocabulary words that she probably doesn't know in regards to a transaction. So that's my fault. So yeah, I'll definitely talk with her and make sure she understands fully the vocabulary words in regards to a transaction, because like I said, I can tell she got a little confused.
A lot of them ask for a lot of money back, credit back, really, just so that they don't have to put any money into it, their own money.
Oh, okay.
But then they just get cold feet.
So it doesn't really sound like he was messing with a wholesaler, just like you said, a single mom with kids that was putting money down and everything. So who knows? That could be a good thing.
It's a big move. They were all first-time buyers.
Yeah. This is understood. So yeah, do you have a time frame for when you would like to sell? Given that we my partner calls you back and then you guys talk to me about time frame, or because we usually close in like 30 days. Is that soon enough for you?
Sure, that's fine.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. 30 days would be fine. Okay, so I know this is kind of early, but considering the condition, the condition is great. Do you have any idea where you would be at minimum to even consider selling? Or
Sure, the asking is $197.5.
Okay.
So basically she was asking for his asking price. It sounded a little choppy. I could tell she's reading it verbatim. So I'm just going to let her know to get a lot more comfortable with asking that, because that's a very crucial part of the conversation is the asking price.
$197,500. Is this pretty so this price is pretty firm, or is this still flexible?
Yeah, it's one of the lowest prices per square foot. And
so when you get an asking price back from somebody, even if it's a gravy perfect deal or perfect asking price, you always want to act like it's not. Like, okay, well, is that price flexible at all? Or are you pretty firm on that? Just you don't want them to hear your excitement if it is good. But of course, if it's too high, you always want to ask them if it's flexible or if there's any wiggle room at all.
In the area. So it's already very low. I've done a worksheet listing all the others for sale and comparing it, the price on price basis and on price per square foot basis. And there's nobody at my price or less that's larger. Everybody's much smaller than my home.
Yeah, so
in my price range.
Yeah, so given that, houses in your area usually sell for how much? You said
Yeah, most of them are between 120 and $160 a square foot.
I'll be honest with you guys. Whenever people talk about price per square foot, that always confuses me. Like, I guess during my journey and learning, I just never learned that. Even though I know what it means, like I'm like, Mr. Seller, can you just tell me the square footage, of the property, like stuff like that. But or the price or whatever. That's always confused me. I don't even use that at all. Yeah. So you don't have to be smart to do this business at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
And I'm at 109, I think. So I'm much lower than the average.
Okay, this is noted. Yeah, because I actually want to go through over all of this in terms.
I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but it sounds like she's eating food. I'm definitely going to re-listen to this and just confirm she's not, and definitely just ask her straight up. I don't know. Maybe it's the mic hitting her lip. I don't know.
So that me and my partner would arrive at a good offer for you that would make sense to both of us. So, if this is something we could do and we can match your asking price, is there anything else that would prevent you from selling the property, or you're pretty firm on selling it?
So that's a great question. She was a little choppy, but basically, hypothetically speaking, okay, Mr. Seller, if we can do this, if we can get you what you want, is there anything else that could prevent you or that will prevent you from selling? Because you always want to make sure they think twice about, that lien that may be on the property, or that sibling that might not want to sell as much as they want to sell. We want the seller to spill the beans all right now up front, so we can know exactly what we're dealing with, because we don't want any surprises at the closing table.
I'm firm on selling it. I would commit pretty easily if the offers is as I said, at my asking or better.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and speak with my partner real quick, and he'll put together your options and a cash offer and give you a call. When would be a best time for a callback, or if any time is okay for you?
Anytime.
Anytime is good. Okay, great. And eventually, if we arrive at a place where we would be looking into the property, we might need to come out and take a look at the house in order to finalize things. If so, what would be the best day and time to do that, or day of the week?
I'm only 10 minutes away.
Okay, good. And mornings typically work out best for us, so since any time is good, that's great. Well, it was a pleasure talking with you, Mr. Jones. I'm going to go ahead and talk with my partner, and they'll call you as soon as possible. Will that be okay?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jones. You have a good day.
So the ending, she was basically just trying to set the stage for me. Definitely way too choppy. She's going to have to work on that for sure, because that just needs to flow. Like, hey, okay, well, thank you very much, for basically letting me know everything about the property, the situation. I'm going to talk to my partner real quick. We're going to run some numbers and see what we can do for you, basically. And then let them know that we may possibly need to come out there. But overall, not a bad call. There are some fine-tuning that's definitely much needed for sure. And that's what I'm going to do. That's why I listen to these calls, to be able to give constructive criticism back to her. And she's the type that likes that. So it's just a win-win for everybody. She can get better. It can help our business. And because her main goal is to re-qualify leads that cold callers submit to our system, just to filter out the fluff and make sure we're only talking with and spending time into leads that want to truly sell. So yeah, that wraps up everything. Let me know what questions you guys have in the comments below. Just regarding the call, our system, how we go from cold caller to lead manager to me, if you're curious. Anything, I'll answer every question immediately and personally, like I always tell you guys. But if you found value in this video, definitely like and subscribe, because like I always say, I'm trying to just provide as much value as possible to everybody. All right. And also let me know if you want me to cover certain or do certain specific types of videos for you guys. All right. Talk to y'all later.